Today, when we are done with our circles in each of the 4 spaces, we're going to move on to doing our painting in the background. Now, again, when you're doing your circles, make sure that each one has a different pattern. So you can see, orange, black, purple, black, yellow. Make sure they're different somehow. Make sure you're not doing the same in the different spaces. So today, when we're painting, we are going to create an oil pastel resist, a resist. So that means when I'm painting on top of my oil pastels, the oil pastels will not let my watercolor stick to the oil pastel. It'll only stick to the paper. So we can watch here. Let's do this first one here. I like to use black as a really good example on lighter colors. A little bit of water. And our tempera cakes are just the same as our watercolor. Get a little water, get your brush wet, and you can start painting. So right now it's just kind of a black. One more water. You can see I'm painting right on top of it, but it's not sticking to the oil pastel. That's a really cool trick that the oil pastel is going to help you out with when you're painting. I can just paint straight over it, and nothing is sticking. It's only sticking to wherever my white paper is. So that's another good reason to keep some of that white space, because you're just going to color in this whole space with your paint. And what you'd like to do is make every space a different color, and hopefully it'd also be a different color than the oil pastels you've used. So I've got my first space done. Again, you can see filled in my whole square. I didn't use the same color as my oil pastels. So for my next one, I could use, maybe I'll do a blue. Now, one thing you're going to want to also pay attention to is your water. Your water shouldn't be getting super dirty. I can still see the bottom of my cup just barely. But since my water is really dark, I'm just going to continue to use a dark color. Now, if I was trying to paint yellow with this water, that would make my yellow really dirty. So I'd want to make sure I changed my water before I painted yellow or any light color. If you're painting a light color, your water should be a light color. Just a little helpful hint there. Now make sure your paints stay clean and they look nice and neat while you are painting. So again, filling in this space with blue. And I'm just painting right on top of these areas where the oil pastel is. And it is blocking it, is resisting it. And resist just basically means to stop. It's stopping it from going on the paper. So we'll continue that until we have all those spaces done, and we will be finished with our Kandinsky circles.